Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Question of Trek, where tonight our two team captains will go head to head to find out who is the best. So, as you all know, the first round consists of 10 questions. But before we go into the first round, we're going to say hello to everyone in the chat. So let's say hello to all you lovely, lovely people. We have with us today, we have Arvik Sonder, who says, Duran true to you, Arvik Sonder. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, good things A.Q.O.T is always late because Birdstream is running over. Yes. Well, nothing is ever perfect. Gordon says, hello.
We're just from an alternate timeline.
Hello, Gordon. John DeMarco says, greetings, everyone. Hello, John DeMarco. Good to see you.
Gordon.
And Simon Higgins says, Kapla, everyone. How did I know that even though I was 5 minutes late on, I'd still be in time to start? Because you're awesome. Please don't forget also to share this stream with all your friends and family and all your other Trekkie friends, maybe on the interwebs. Spread it far and wide because we want more viewers. So with that out of the way, thank you all for coming. So I think a lot of people are probably in the movies or something's happening today, obviously, because not a lot of people are here, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. All you awesome people are here, and we're going to get on with the show. So let's get on with round one. Round one consists of 10 questions. Each question requires one answer. If the team cannot give the correct answer, they have the opportunity of raising their shields, which means then the opposing team has a chance to answer the question. If they get it right, they get the point. If they get it wrong, however, the opposing team to whom the question was originally asked gets the point. So, are we ready? Yes, good. Before we do that, let's bring up the scoreboard.
I never get the point.
Oops, I got the sound wrong.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Company states the team name wrong. Put that at the top. Yes, please don't put any correct answers in the chat. You may, however, put parody answers. Thank you. All right. So our two teams today are the Defiant and the Milton. Representing the Defiant is Captain Kirk. And representing the Milton is Captain T Dowd. So, okay. Shall we bring up the first question?
No, let's switch things around. Let's bring up the 17th question and go from there.
There isn't a 17th question in the
round.
But
there should be. You should be planning ahead.
You missed it by one. Missed it by that much.
Let's bring up the first question, shall we?
Who's this question for?
I think this time it's for the Milton, I believe.
Is it?
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? Okay, well then it's for the Defiant. Then it's for the Defiant. I'm pretty sure Zoe's team went first last week, but okay.
I can't.
Zoe, did you?
I can't remember.
I think it did, and then she raised shields, and then I think we also raised shields.
All right. Then I was wrong.
I'm pretty sure it was
I can admit when I'm wrong.
It's the Milton that goes first, I think. Okay, so the first question is for the Milton. I think the first question.
Oops.
The Vulcan science.
I guess we have the rounds backward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was testing something and I switched something and I forgot to switch it back.
We'll take a quick break while the Admiral goes down to engineering and slaps the chief engineer.
In the meantime, while we're waiting for those to be corrected, how are you all doing?
Do we have time to mention our new sponsor, which is 0900 1701 Trek Chat, where you can call and talk to like-minded Star Trek fans now. That's 0900 1701 Trek Chat. Call now.
And just to remind everyone, only 3 more episodes are left until the end. Only 3 more episodes to the end of the season. This episode one next week, then the one after. And that will also be the final show, the final ever episode of A Question of Trek.
What?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
No. I need my Question of Trek, man. I
Because
need
we'll
it.
be returning with something very, very different. Of course, it'll be A Question of Sci-Fi.
But that means I'll have to learn more than just Trek. No.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you'll be given advanced warning when obviously what will come, so you can research the shows.
Yay. Oh, does that mean that in 3 weeks' time I have to have all the questions ready for Who Knows Who?
Exactly, because between A Question of Trek and A Question of Sci-Fi, you'll be running Who Knows Who here on this channel.
I've got to do some work. Oh no. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with Who Knows Who.
All right. It's fixed. I do believe.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's see if we can get it working, Captain.
There we go.
What was the title of Data's poem about Spot?
Well, about Spot, not spots.
I said Spot.
Yes, I know you said spots. It's Spot, not spots.
I never said spots. I said Spot.
It's the accent, I think. It's just roll with it.
Captain Dad, Mummy and Daddy are fighting already.
Yeah, it's rolling all right.
I'm going to say Ode to Spot.
Are you sure about that answer?
77.5%.
Okay. Well, let's have a look, shall we?
Interesting.
You are correct. It was an Ode to Spot. Well done.
Yahoo!
That's 1 point for the Milton. Well done. All right. So Milton's now 1 point ahead. Let's see if the Defiant will do just as well with the next question.
James MC says the title was "What's New, Pussycat?"
What's up, Pussycat?
What was the name of Benjamin Sisko's first wife?
Jennifer.
Jennifer what?
Somehow.
Well, she would have been Jennifer Siskel when she got married to him and was his wife.
Are you sure that's her? Are you sure that's her full name?
Jennifer is definitely her name. I remember it because it's Jen's name as well. So my wife.
Somehow I think this is all rigged.
How is it rigged?
Well, because
Who's getting the question?
she got a spot. She got a question about Jen, and I've got spots, so I got a question about Spot. Well, freckles, I suppose.
Oh my god! You are correct. It's Jennifer Sisko. Well done.
Damn right, I'm correct.
Okay, remove 1 point. Jeff, remove 1 point for cockiness, please.
Okay, -1 to Naomi.
I don't have any points anyway. I never have any points. Nobody loves me enough to give me points.
You'll get points in 3 weeks' time, maybe.
Possibly.
Okay.
If you're good.
The next question for the Milton. How does Captain Janeway take her coffee?
In a cup.
With just a touch of nebula. I will say black.
Same way she likes her men, apparently. But anyway.
Commander, set a course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Exactly.
Well done. Another point for the Milton. I like my coffee like I like my women, in a plastic cup. Bit of Eddie Izzard there. Back when he was actually funny, you know, from the 90s. But wait.
I've heard another version. Sorry?
Didn't Eddie Izzard transition?
Yes and no. He has breasts, but that's about it.
Oh, I was sure that the transition.
Well, Eddie Izzard was always sort of he never sort of considered himself even back then sort of either or. Yeah, he was just Eddie Izzard, but he has breasts now. He dresses like a woman as he always has, but he's never sort of said I'm a woman. You know, he doesn't have long hair, or he's somewhere in between.
You don't have
he's
to
not
have long hair to be a woman.
Yeah, no, but he's not like 100% feminine. He still has like certain masculinity about him, but he doesn't try to be a woman, if you know what I mean.
Androgyne.
Yeah. Okay, next question, please.
Wait, that wasn't the question?
What is the registry number of the Defiant class starship USS Defiant?
That's not me, is it? Is it?
No, it's
No.
me.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Sorry.
NX5. I've never learnt the Defiance one. Ray Shields.
Wow.
Raising Shields.
I can never remember. For some reason, it just doesn't click in my head.
This is surprising, Zoe, especially with the name that you chose.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing as well. It just doesn't click. I can tell you the registry numbers of so many others, but I can't remember.
Milton, what are you doing?
I missed it. What are you doing?
He was
That was
googling on his
perfect.
iPhone.
My hands are above the table.
That was
I
perfect.
know.
I actually don't know. I'm rubbish with numbers. I don't do numbers. Oh, that came out sounding like Lister. Sorry.
I don't do numbers.
Are you saying I've got a big bum? Big? It's like two badly parked Volkswagens. That's the best line ever of that show. I quoted at every opportunity. I Nolo contendere. I don't know. I cannot. Well, that's not quite the right use of that word, but I just don't know. Maybe I'll go to the chats. Gordon will have said 69, so I can scroll through that. Oh no, 666. Variation on a thing. He's into horror, or rather his wife is. Goodness. Yeah, no help here. Joke answers. We should suspend that today. I can't. Yeah, NX something. NX 65041.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer.
And a half.
Unfortunately, it's NX74205.
I said there was a 5 in it.
I had a digit. I had
So
a 0.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I had to figure.
So since we got the answer incorrect, then he gets the point.
Oh dear.
Don't worry. I had to correct the answer that our esteemed
You amended
came up with.
You amended the question.
No. I did amend the question, but I corrected the answer because you had NX 75205.
I must have entered it in. Poppycock.
Check your email you sent me.
Oh, be quiet. Anyway, so let's check at the points. It should be 2-all. You want to give Zoe the point, Jeff?
Oh, does Zoe get a point?
I did say,
because she shielded.
If someone raises the shield and the question given to the opposing team and they can't answer it, the point goes to the team to whom the question was originally posed.
I don't know. You change the rules every week,
It's
so
been the same rule.
That has been the rule for a while now.
It's been the rule since the beginning.
At least 3 episodes.
It's been the
Maybe
rule since
2 and
the
a
beginning
half.
of this episode, yes.
Maybe 2.5.
Oh well.
Only 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes. I have a break. Okay. All right. Let's bring up the next question then, shall we?
And who's this for?
Obviously, this
wanna
one
make
will
sure
be for.
Oh,
This
me
one
is
will be
still,
for.
yeah.
The rules
Who?
correct
What?
here.
Because I raised shield, so it's me again, isn't it?
Yes, so it's for
That's
Zoe.
what I thought.
Go on then. Which Galaxy-class starship was destroyed by an Iconium probe?
I believe this is the Enterprise's sister ship, the Yamato.
The Hamamoto?
The Yamato.
The Motorola?
The Nokia.
Yes, I'm sure that's what I said. Yes, I know my accent is strong, but it's not quite to the point where Y's become M's.
Go. Okay, so you say it's the Yamato. Let's have a look at the answer.
Yay!
Yay!
The expendable. Yes, the USS Fodder.
You say Yamato and I say Yamato.
And the Japanese say the Yamato.
Yep.
Yamato.
Because all syllables in Japanese are the same length.
They are indeed.
That's
But they're
good to know.
spoken with authority. That's the great thing about the Japanese. Yamato. Every word has authority behind it. Okay, Alexander says it was the USS Starblazer. Well,
That's great. That's great.
uh-oh.
Arabic. I love that.
Okay, next question for the Milton.
Who's this for? There we
The
go.
Milton, obviously.
I think I'm doing a question.
What domesticated pet does Picard keep in his ready room?
Kirk Surface.
A fish.
A fish?
Yes.
What kind of fish?
Fish
wet
finger.
And custard.
Oh, is it a lionfish?
Let's have a look. You are correct.
Named
His name
Livingston.
was Livingston.
Is that canon? I didn't know that. I mean, I think I've seen that written down before, but where was that written? Oh, sorry. What show was that talked
I
about?
don't believe it's ever actually mentioned in the show, is it?
I don't. I didn't hear it until I didn't even know it had a name until today when Jeff mentioned it. But yeah.
Oh, I've heard the name before, but I don't remember it being actually mentioned in the show. I'm pretty sure it's in like a novelization or a technical manual or something.
It were in a book.
Another red dwarf thing.
Gorilla's random thoughts. He did not keep a domesticated dog in the ready room.
Oh, darn it!
That was in the conference room for diplomatic reasons.
Yeah, I agree, John DeMarco. I don't think it was ever mentioned on the show either. But when Jeff insists, it must have been because Jeff doesn't do it. Do you, Jeff?
The mention of a tog brings up a good point. I got a bit of viewer mail the other day. Dear, a question of Trek. Do Targ go to heaven? Hello, Bird of K5. No, they don't.
They go to Stovokar. No, to be honest with you, just mentioning the diplomatic thing, it reminds me of what's his junk ball and his junk ball transmission about the Nebula class, where he's talking about the positioning of the pylon that puts the weapons platform on top of the ship. So on a Galaxy class, the main cargo bay and shuttle bay is on the back of the saucer. It's the same thing on the Nebula class, where there's a pylon in the way. So have fun with that, Flyboy. And then the weapons pylon, because of its position, is essentially right behind the observation screen for the conference room. Which means on diplomatic missions, you've got a cannon facing the window.
But you know,
I looked it up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry. I'll interrupt her, but Oh, I looked it up. Livingston is not mentioned in dialogue. However, it is in the scripts.
I knew it would be
Oh.
mentioned somewhere because that fish has been called Livingston for as long as I've been a Star Trek fan.
I never heard the name before, but okay. Well, let's give the Milton the point. Well done.
I thought I did.
Did you?
Well, just throw another one there.
Yeah, just throw another one on top.
I'm told it all
What?
works out in
That's
the
not
end.
fair to Zoe.
Well, Zoe didn't laugh at my male gag. So.
Didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, if you've already given the point, let's bring up the next question then. For
Thomas says
Captain
script
Kirk.
doesn't count.
Yeah, script doesn't count because unless it's on screen, it doesn't count.
To be fair,
We've
we
had
have
it before, yeah.
Then why are we having questions about production?
We have had questions about things that aren't named in the show, but do have a name technically from an official standpoint. Because I was once asked a question about what the name of the ship that's in the intro sequence of Deep Space Nine was called, and I don't mean the Defiant.
Unfortunately, Jeff ends up having the final say on what isn't alpha canon. But yeah, okay. Anyway,
the captain will keep a humpback whale in his ready room.
Let's bring up the next question for the Defiant. In the Next Generation episode Encounter at Farpoint, what task did Picard have Riker perform when he came on the battle bridge?
To clean that mess up.
Uh-oh.
You're disgusting. You are. Horribly
come on. The way you emphasized came, I knew you were planning for that. The task he had him do was to demonstrate his amazing beatbox championship technique, which got him through the finals at Starfleet Academy. I believe it went like... No, it didn't really. He was far better at beatboxing than I ever would. But the actual thing. He comes on board.
Thomas,
Picard,
I tried, but I got overruled.
Picard, I believe, first of all, has him watch a rerun of the episode that they're currently in in order to pad the time out.
With the exact same camera angles.
Yes, it's almost as if they hadn't really decided on how the view screen worked. And then he has him dock the saucer section back onto the engineering hull manually.
Okay.
In order to demonstrate his piloting skills, which is, of course, the thing that you want from your first officer.
Well,
extreme pilot skills.
I mean now, Commander.
Manual docking of the star drive and saucer sections. Well done.
Is it called star drive? I always call it the engineering hull.
I call it engineering
star drive.
Wow.
They did call it the star drive section in the Minos episode. I can't think of the name of it offhand.
Right. Fair enough.
Who is it you want to pick like James MC? Jeff?
Oof. Pixelation. Oof. That's something
I don't want to be
later.
Pixelated.
That's something we do at the after party.
Arsenal of Freedom. Thank you, John.
Anyway, well done. Okay, so that's 4-3 to the fight. We're going to bring up the next question. Which Starfleet captain was framed for destroying the Pac-led homeworld?
Oh, that's that cartoon, isn't it?
That cartoon one. Which cartoon one? There are three.
The best part about Star Trek is that you can't just say, "Oh, the cartoon one" anymore.
There are three cartoons.
Are there? Oh yeah. The computer one.
Short Treks also had a couple animated episodes.
Oh, no.
Short Treks don't count.
That's a series.
Yes, they do.
No, they're not.
According to
That-
Paramount, they do.
They're
Oh, screw
listed as their
Paramount.
own thing.
Wow.
TOS animated series, Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery,
Short
Strange
Tracks.
New Worlds, Picard, Lower Decks, Prodigy, and that's the lot, I think. They all count, but the short treks do not count.
They do. They
No,
count.
they
According to
don't.
Paramount, they
They
do.
count.
According to
Oh,
Memory
screw
Alpha, they
Paramount.
do.
You can't just dismiss parts of the canon. It's not how it works.
Why not?
that-
Everyone
that-
considers
I mean,
it
if I
is.
could do that, I would say buy Discovery, buy Picard, buy Lower Decks, buy
I'd
Strange New
I'd
Worlds.
fight you over Lower Decks.
Oh, Lower Decks good this season. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the first two seasons, but I think it's definitely got something this season. It's
this
definitely
series is
improved.
really, really good.
It has improved this season.
Yes,
I actually-
Simon Higgins.
I
She
don't mind
did
the first one.
admit that the animated series counts.
Yes, she did. She got over her hatred of the animated series a while back when she actually watched it.
Well, it's mainly the sound effects and that really bothered me, as well as the atmosphere. But
Yeah, it's mainly for me. It's mainly the sound effects that pull me out of the show because it's He-Man. They reused the Star Trek sound effects for He-Man. The animation is really poor quality, but given its low budget, I can understand why. But the stories are pretty good.
They are.
yeah. Anyway,
I'd forgotten what the question was, so could we have that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
The
Starfleet
cartoon.
captain was framed for destroying the Pakled home world.
The only captain I know from this show is Captain Freeman. So I'm going to have to
Wow.
go with her. I will
Okay,
go with her.
let's have a look then.
Captain Morgan Freeman. Oh, Carol
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman.
Morgan.
That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
Oh,
That
God.
would be cool.
Well, his
Morgan
captain
Freeman.
logs would be legendary.
Okay, so that's 4-4. Well done. You're doing
He can
both
narrate
teams.
the whole series.
I think they each have one question left now, so let's go into the last two questions. This one's for the Defiant.
Is it?
Yes. Which race did Picard try to rescue before their sun went supernova?
The Romulans.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's like the prime motivator of the first series of Picard.
Sure it wasn't Spock?
Well, Spock did try to stop the Hobart star going supernova, but he went back in time. Picard raced there in the Venture, I think it was, or the Verity, I can't remember which, the big ship, and tried to get as many out as possible, along with a load of other people.
That really large ship over there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the answer then.
Come with me if you want to live.
You are correct. It was the Romulans. Well done.
Mm.
And
Yes,
for the final
Thomas.
question for
The
the
USS
Milton
Big Ship.
is for the Milton. The final question. What was the most common coffee consumed on Deep Space Nine?
Oh, Sanka. No.
Replicated.
Ractagino. They were quite fond of their Ractagino. Ractagino.
Are you sure it wasn't a Quarkachino?
with extra jalapenos.
I think Aravic's right. It's
Let's have a look.
Starbucks. How could it be anything other than Starbucks?
Ractagino.
Oh,
Yeah, well done.
I'm still right that it's replicated.
As the gold.
Gorilla says it was the sludge at the bottom of the pot. James MC says Asda Gold. There is nothing wrong with Asda Gold. Asda Gold is delicious. Erickson says Starbucks, duh. And James MC says Nescafe. And Gordon says Italian dark roast. All right, let's look at the scores at the end of the first round. And both teams have 5 points, so they're tied. But luckily, this is not the final round of the show. So now we're going to go into the second round. The second round is where both teams, where we'll give the team 6 questions, or 3 for each team, and they have to try and fill in complete the quotes or the sentences. If they can complete the sentence, they gain a point, and for an extra point, if they can name the person or the character which who said it. So let's bring on the first question for, I think, the Defiant.
Yeah, those shields buggered up everything.
The Vulcan science blank has determined that time travel is impossible.
The Vulcan science nerds have determined that time travel is impossible. I believe it's Vulcan Science Institute, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's Spock that says it.
I think almost every Vulcan has said it at one point except Spock. Actually, I don't know that. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Institute on that one.
Facebook group.
Okay. Well, let's look at the answer. The Vulcan Science Directorate has determined that time travel is impossible, and it was the Paul.
So I just got every single part of that wrong.
To be fair, though, I think a lot of any other Vulcans, well, I don't know if they any had the opportunity, but I think other Vulcans said it as well. Like
cue that Star Wars meme of Luke Skywalker. Amazing. Every word you just said.
Kapla, bird of prey. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you.
Bird of prey.
Couples.
That was interesting. But yeah.
Although I have to say, if Bird of Prey has just arrived, then it shouldn't be Kapla. We should be saying Nuk Nech.
Bless you.
Because that is the closest thing the Klingons have to hello. And it actually translates as what do you want?
So after that question, unfortunately, no points for the Defiant. So the Milton gets the next question. You ready?
That was a tricky one, though. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. Give me your even better than blank substitute.
Coffee.
That's not what I was going to say.
Better than sex substitute. that was Janeway to Neelix. And then what he gave her came oiling out. It was awful. It looked terrible. It looked like not turps, molasses or something.
Okay, well, let's look at the answer. Fine. Give me your even better than coffee substitute. And it was Captain Janeway. Well done. That's 2 points.
After he guilted her into drinking it.
Yeah, well, that's what he does, isn't he? He was a guilt tripper. He guilted people to things. Probably, no doubt, that's how we got Kes to sleep with him. He guilted her into it.
Wow.
I wouldn't touch that topic.
Yeah, we should avoid the fact that he may have been having relations with someone who was 2 years old.
Who turned 2.
Yes, who turned 2. It's true. The age sort of bizarrely, don't we, really? Within 2 years, she's already 20, but okay. Anyway, next question is for the Defiant.
Good luck, Zoe.
Tuvok, has anyone ever told you you're a real blank?
Oh. If she doesn't get this, could I have a go?
Yes, but you won't get the point.
Fair point. Fair dues. But can I have the point?
No.
Well, what's the point of that?
I'll repeat the question. Tuvok, has anyone ever Did anyone ever tell you you're a real
prick?
blank?
I would endorse. Have you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I got injured a few days ago.
Gordon, language, please.
When
Gorilla
I'm
says,
laughing, I just
pain in the ass.
Tosser.
Oh, it's worth it. I want to say something like romantic. And it's something like that, but I can't tell you who said it or in what context. Or sweetheart or something like that. It's something about his emotional side.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look at the answer,
Well,
shall we?
No.
well, do you have a guess on who said it?
Tom Paris.
Okay.
Freakosaurus.
That was from the
That's
episode.
not a real word.
That was from the episode Futures, from part 2 of Futures End. It was actually what's her face's character?
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman's character that said it, and
Rain
then Tom
Robinson.
Paris repeats it at the end of the episode, and that's when the credits roll up.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we get 1 point.
Well, at least I'm not trailing.
So
as
you
much as
can
I
do
would.
one or the other. You don't have to get the first in order to get the second.
No, but it does help to have.
You really aim for both to get 2 points.
But anyway, next question is for the Milton.
No, the one I don't know. Remind you.
May I remind you, madam, that this rickety barge and its half-blank crew are your only hope at the moment.
Darn it! I know it's. Oh wait. I think Chakotay says it
more.
to. Oh, is there?
No,
Like a
I'm
hint?
just kidding.
No. I know
I'm just
it's.
kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's Oh, wait a minute. I know who they're saying it to. They're saying it to Madam Q or Miss Q or whatever they called her.
Oh, I've lost you.
Played by Susie Plaxon.
She's beautiful. Hello, James Fordham. Good to see you.
But I'm trying to remember who said it. Because I'm thinking it was either Chakotay or Bologna Torres. And I think it might have been what is it? Half-witted or something? Half-witted. Okay, I have to plump for something. So, half-witted crew said by I'm going to say Bologna Torres. This was from the Q and the Grey.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. But you still get 1 point because you got half.
Yeah. You know what? And you know what the real giveaway was? May I remind you? Because that was, I would have to say 70%, 75% of his lines always began with, need I remind you? May I remind you? I need not remind you.
But he did anyway.
He did say those things quite a bit.
Aravic Sonder wants to know if that is a Dalek to your right.
It is.
And who is that handsome Dalek with you?
Okay. So well done. Oh, what's going on here? Zoomed in. Okay. We're going to bring in the next question. This was for the Defiant. If you were any other man, I would blank you where you stand.
Promises, promises.
After dark.
Roger.
If you were any other man, I would kill you where you stand, said by Worf to Captain Picard on the bridge of the Enterprise E during first contact.
Okay.
Could you be
Captain
more
Picard has said,
specific?
"You want to blow up the ship and run away, you coward!"
I'm having deja vu.
Again.
Thomas Potts says kiss
All
Riker.
over again.
I would kiss Riker where you stand. Okay, let's have a look at the answer. Correct. Well done. That's 2 points.
I would kiss Riker where you stand and make you watch. It's the only way to make it grammatically correct.
Back in the
Okay.
game.
I think it's one more. I think it's one more each now, is it not?
There is one more.
Oh, really? Okay. This one's for the Milton. Reports of my blank are greatly exaggerated. I found something you lost.
I'm going to say reports of my assimilation are greatly exaggerated. I found something you lost to Crusher, because I think she was supposed to be looking after Lily.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at the.
So who
answers.
said it?
Wait. Who said it?
Oh, sorry, Pickard. Mr. Pickard.
Is there a Gene look Pickard
Just
here?
Now then, Mr. Pickard. The rent is always on Wednesdays.
Exactly. That's where I got that from. Mr. Pickard.
Correct. So it's simulation and Captain Jean-Luc Picard. So that means you get 2 points. And
You
at
should
the
get
end
a
of
third point for knowing who they were saying it to, I reckon.
no, and at the end of the second round, the
Yeah.
Milton is in the lead with 10 points, and behind is the Defiant with 8 points. Oh, so
This
but it's still in
displeases
one,
me.
it's still in
Should've
one's
took the
game.
Celtic Flyer.
Simon Higgins says, "I'm having deja vu as well." T down. I'm sure we had that A.Q.O.T stand question last week. No, we did not have that question last
It was
week.
the
nor
week
the question-
before.
It sounds
Oh, was
very
it the week
familiar.
before?
Yeah,
No, we have not had that question before.
we
Don't
have.
you worry.
Boy,
We've
it
mentioned it before.
sounds.
Not only did
Wow,
we have
it's
that
good.
question, we had that exact same conversation.
Now we're going to go into round 3, where I will show a distorted image of either a character or a starship or a piece of equipment, and the teams have to try and guess who or what it is. So anyway, time to bring back the rabble. There we go. Oh, we lost T down. So anyway, bring up the first image. This one I think is for the Defiant.
I'm in protest.
Oh, shocker. First image, please.
I'm in protest.
Oh, fuck you. Show the
Where's
image
the Admiral
anyway.
gone?
Lost in space.
Who is this?
That is Spock from the animated series.
Now, don't be so don't be so hasty. Take your time. Really think about it.
That is Spock from the animated series.
As painted by Picasso.
I'm sure it's Spock. Look at the way he's sat and the angle that he's looking around at. It's Spock at his science station looking over at Captain Kirk. Also, he's got yellow skin, which is a Vulcan thing in the animated series there because of their green blood.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Fine.
it's Spock.
Let's have a look.
Where's his other eye?
See,
You are correct. It was Commander Spock. Well done.
I even told you where he was sat and who he was looking at.
Okay. So that's 11 points to the 3 points to the fight. We're giving them a score of 11. The next one, of course, is then for the Milton. So this is your image.
Heavens.
Who is this?
Good Lord.
No, it's not the good Lord, unfortunately.
I'm thinking Homer Simpson.
Whoever it is, their head looks like a twiglet.
Something out of Bombay Mix.
Looks like Johnny Bravo to me.
These bloody cartoons, I just do not know them very well.
If he doesn't get it, can I guess?
Yes, but you won't get the point.
I understand that.
Or points, rather.
Goes without saying. Boimler's got like purple hair. Creighton, that's a good idea.
I'll give you a clue. It's not Mariner.
Wow.
That's quite a clue.
I'll stroke that off. What's the name of that? Ransom. I'll say Ransom. Commander Ransom.
Okay. I still want to know if he's any relation to Captain Rudy Ransom from the Voyager episode Equinox, but maybe one day we'll find out. Okay, let's show him the image, please. You are correct. Commander Ransom.
Okay. I don't even know what he looks like, but I knew he was white.
Okay.
To be honest with you, Gorilla's Random Thoughts is correct. He is Horny Riker version 2.
Pretty much.
Okay, so after that round, the Milton is again in the lead with 13 points, with the Defiant just behind with 11. So now that's out the way. We're now going to go into round 4.
Do we have to?
We don't. We can skip to round 5 straight away.
I was thinking we should skip to round 7.
We don't have a round 7.
I like
Yes,
7.
we do. It's the
7's
secret
my
round.
number.
It's the secret round, the one that we
Is
played.
this the round you guys have invented behind my back, is it?
Yes. It's the give us all the points round.
Oh, unearned points round, is it?
Unearned points! Unearned points!
I like Gorilla Random Thought. He called them pity point. That was more my case, I think.
There are no unearned points on this show.
What?
So which round
Okay, so
is it?
Unearned points a lot.
There are no rounds where you get unearned points for just having a round for that reason. But anyway,
Well, we could make one.
Yeah,
You're making stuff up all the time, so why not?
oh, it's my show. I can make up what I want. I invented this. This is my universe. I created this. I am God here.
Wow.
Oh,
Power's
yeah.
gone to her head.
So it took 4 seasons before all of the ego came out. My goodness.
We could just end the show now. Right?
We could, but
Go.
we won't. I've got more pissing to take. That's the word. That's the phrase, isn't it? Taking the pisses.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, so we're now going to round 4, where each team gets to pose questions to the other. If the team answers correctly, they get a point. If they don't, then well, there are no points gained. So,
do we have one question or 2?
Who's going first? I think it's the Defiant goes first this round. So you want to give the first question to the Milton, please?
I certainly shall. Who was the Klingon Chancellor before Gowron?
Ooh.
Damn, I don't know many. Oh, see, this is what I get for skipping through the Klingon episodes. What I
shouldn't
binge.
skip the Klingons.
Oh, tisk.
Gorkon is too old. And when he died too, he died. Oh, poo.
Yeah, Gorkon's too assassinated to have been the one before
Yeah.
Gowron.
And his blood was too pink.
They would have gone a long time.
I wonder if they regret
Without
that
one.
pink blood maneuver.
They never really go back to it, do they?
Not really, and it was, and it floated in zero gravity in such an elegant way. So pretty.
They made it pinkish purple to avoid an R rating.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Because there was so much blood.
you know all the fun facts. You and John.
Over in Deep Space Nine, there, bloody General Martok and Worf are slitting their hands left, right, and centre. But that's.
They could explain the pink blood, but they won't. The same way that they explained the change from the smooth foreheads to the wrinkly ones.
I'm watching that.
Just to
I'm
have it
watching
all
that
reversed.
episode right now.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say Chancellor Cinquecento.
Chancellor Cinquecento, eh?
Yeah.
Is that your
Isn't that
final
clothing?
answer?
He was very
that a
peppy,
clothing line?
low revs.
It's a car.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say it was not Chancellor Cinquecento. It was Chancellor Kimpek.
Oh, and that's a word I know, but not in that. Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no points are earned after that question.
Nil point.
Oh, we're not
Aha!
assigning a point to the defined.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I forgot. You are correct. Yes. If the team gets it wrong, the team that asked the question gets the point. Well reminded. Well done. My mistake. Your fault. Okay. Next question, please.
Of course.
I had planned a really simple one, but
See what I have to put up around here?
You don't have to.
Stop
You get to.
stop you moaning.
John's
I send you
always
in.
thinking like that.
It's why you're complaining.
Okay, in Ferengi commerce, what is the first of the 5 stages of acquisition?
Oh my goodness. Wow, what a question.
Say that again.
The first
Say it
5
again?
stages
Yeah.
of acquisition.
Yeah. So in Ferengi commerce, what is the first of the 5 stages of acquisition?
It's going to be something like greed or desire. I'm going to say desire, because if you're not desiring something, you wouldn't acquire it.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Confident?
No.
Isn't that what they say on the one with the red hair?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Is that the one? No, the one with that Anne. I think her name's Anne.
Oh, Weakest Link.
And she's very rude. Oh yeah. She's very aggressive. Actually, I know you kind of use your logic to answer this instead of actual knowledge, but I think. But that being said, no, sorry, I meant that caringly. I meant that.
Yeah, but it was still funny.
But it's actually infatuation.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes infatuation, justification, appropriation, obsession, and resale.
Wow.
So there you go.
That is a good question.
I thought it was rather neat. I didn't know any of that stuff. But I went to www.reallyhard.com, and lo and behold, a great surprise.
What do you know? What do you know?
Okay, let's the point. Well done. And now the next question for Captain Sylvie Cook Robinson.
Did you forget my name? Okay, here we go. So, who was the longest serving Chancellor in Klingon history?
Better not be that Chancellor Cotex. The longest serving Chancellor. I'm going to say Gorkon. He couldn't help me last time. Maybe he can help me this time.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is. I just have to remember to scratch off the question I just used. Yes.
I am sorry to say it is not Chancellor Gorkon. It is,
Kel
in fact,
Dupree.
Kimpek.
Ah, tits. I mean, oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ah, typical. That was very clever of you. Very
Thank
clever.
It was
of
very
you.
bold of you, I thought.
Well, against a better opponent, it would have been.
I just
very
thought
bold.
it was funny to try and have 2 questions with the same answer.
Well, I did that with Naomi once, and it backfired in my face because she got them both. I think it was something to
Yes.
do with Bertold Rays or something.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, that's never going to happen. So,
Fooled me twice. Well, can't get fooled again.
okay,
Oh,
so next, is that all 4 questions now?
no.
One more?
Yes.
One more.
No, I think you'll get.
I think you'll get that one.
Well, because I never know if these are going to go to Naomi or they're going to go to Zoe.
What's you psych out the opposition there, isn't it? No, not that one. You'll get that one.
Okay, here's one. In the Voyager episode Learning Curve, what species was Garen?
I don't even remember this episode.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
It's the episode in which Tuvok became sort of like a boot camp drill instructor, drill sergeant.
Oh, that one. Bolian.
Is that your final answer?
They're the only species I can remember being in that episode.
Well, in education, we always try to honor what's correct about an answer. And yes, Bolians exist. No.
Wow.
No. Bolians are in. There is a Bolian in that episode, although he was called Chell. Garen was the young one, and he was Bajoran.
I forgot there was a Bajoran in that episode.
There were 2 because the woman was
There were
Bajoran.
2.
No.
There's a
What?
female
No,
as
wait.
well.
No, the woman. What?
Wasn't
Was
she
the woman
human?
Bajoran?
The woman was. The woman
Yeah.
was Bajoran as well because she had the same headband as Ensign Rowe.
She
that
did
same
have a
headband.
headband, yeah.
Fair enough.
That Tuvok deemed to be festive, but not protocol.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's look at the scores again.
Can't use that one again.
Milton's now at 15 and the Defiant has 13. And that is the end of round 4. Well done.
I just can't catch up.
Oh, well, you never know. We now got one more round left. That's round 5. So, yeah.
Is it my turn to lose?
Round
We
5
sort
is
of alternate. I don't know if it's my turn to lose this week.
It's round. Well, we're going to go round 5.
Give away the script.
My goodness. Round 5.
I told you it's rigged. It's rigged.
A board with 12 letters consisting of vowels and consonants, from which they must make a word that is related to Star Trek. Each letter is worth 1 point, so the longer the word, the more points they have. God, you make it so difficult.
So,
Let's bring up
what
the
you're
board.
saying is size does matter.
In this game, yes. Just be lucky I've not assigned different values to different letters, dear.
What, like Scrabble?
I quite
Yes,
like Scrabble, actually.
chaos. Where's notes? There we go.
Kicking them.
Who's going first?
Yeah,
It's
yes,
you.
Thomas. Another game Jeff co-hosts that's rigged because
I was getting caught up
Naomi
in this.
makes it rigged. I can't
The
stop
game
her.
is not rigged. The game is not rigged.
Yes,
Not in the traditional sense.
we absolutely mustn't break kayfabe. It's totally not rigged.
Well, I tell you what, then both teams will go back to 0 points, and whoever wins this round is the winner.
Oh no, I'm
Wow.
rubbish. I'm rubbish at this one.
To be fair,
Yeah, right.
it doesn't really matter how many points we've got most weeks because it comes down to this round.
That's very true. That's very true.
Who's going first?
Isn't it
Well,
you?
who
Because
You are.
are?
Okay. In that case, I'll go for a vowel, a consonant, another consonant, 2 vowels, a consonant, another consonant, another consonant. Let's see if we can get a good one. 2 vowels and 2 consonants. That is, oh my goodness.
Heavens.
Dear.
I can smell my doctor's
I-
name.
Speaking of doctor, I can see a Doctor Who right off the bat. In fact, I think I see 2 Doctor Who phrases or terms.
Get away.
8 letters.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
7.
What's your
I've
8
got.
letter word?
Longest one.
Wow. What's your word, Zoe?
Hospital.
You're joking.
3. Ooh.
That's very good.
That's excellent.
Thank you.
That is a good
Hopefully
one.
there was a hospital in... Oh, there was in Star Trek 4. There we are.
Yeah. There you are.
But the longest one I got was Shelley Out.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Shelley.
Shelley at corporate or
Yeah.
whatever.
That is good.
Spell it.
That's very
That
good.
is really good.
My best word was Delphi, and I have no idea if it has anything to do with Trek. Oh,
Delphi,
Packlets.
yeah.
Packlets is good. Yeah, I had to
That's a
Paul
very good one.
and
There was also
Dalek.
There was also
Well, the
Talos, Phase, Ship, and Shot.
Yes, Talos.
Delphi was stated in Star Trek by Professor James Moriarty. He believed the computer of the Enterprise
yes.
possessed more wisdom than the Oracle at Delphi.
And here's me thinking it would have been in one of the original series ones where they went to one of the various Greek themed planets.
Yeah, exactly.
I did very
Wasn't there
poorly.
a species
All I
called the
could
Delphi,
come
though?
up with was slide, as in a medical slide.
Or a slide rule.
Yeah.
I had ladies, T'Pol, Dalek, Talos,
Yeah,
loads,
I found Dalek
lakes,
and Daleks real quick.
and hospital.
Mm.
And the only one that was worth having was hospital.
That
Well,
was,
That was a good one to have.
you've
Yeah.
Well, I found that-
you've won the game.
We
As I
don't
said,
know that yet.
Talos, Shock, Spaceship, and Shellyak. Not necessarily. You don't know what's coming up next. You might get a really good word on the next round.
Shellyak was inspired. Oh.
Well done.
So
The
what do I have
Defiance.
to get to even break even? Six.
Yeah, Gorilla said got a good point. Where were these letters last week?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we can't raise shields in this round, unfortunately, Birds. Sorry. Alexander
No,
says
No,
LDS.
shield was a word.
Shield could have been a word.
Oh, right. Oh, good point. Okay, let's go for the next board, shall we? Congratulations and celebrations.
He's already singing to you, Zoe. It's a foregone conclusion at this point.
I think you
Can
can
I?
get a six-letter word, most likely.
For all you know, you could spell out
Have
a
we-
word just with these things. You don't know what's coming out.
Hey, you can never spelling out a 12-letter word. You never know.
I will take a vowel. 2 continents, please.
I don't know if I can give you continents.
Oh,
I'll
come
even
on. No one
take
wants
Australia.
Australia.
Go on, give me the line, man.
We are sharing a brain today, Zoe, I think. Oh, a vowel. Another vowel, please. This sounds.
Opfio.
I live in Ontario, the province of Ontario. This is some organization's acronym. I'm sure of it. 2 of the non-vowels, please. Consonants. Oh my lord. Another consonant. 2 vowels. Not the same one.
I'm sorry, that's what came up.
Consonant. Consonant. Okay. Going for 6.
Hey, let's do this. No, not many. Whole bunch of
That was
4
a
to 5
hard
letters.
one.
Yes. That's what Eve said when she first met Adam.
Disgusting. Welcome to After Dark.
That is again another shameless borrowing from the Vicar of Dibley, massacred in the process. Was there ever anyone on Trek called Mateo?
Mateo.
M-A-T-E-O.
Mateo.
Mateo.
Yes. And hopefully he has an Irish cousin called O Mateo.
San Mateo is a city in San Francisco metropolitan area, California. An 86 location was labeled on a Mooney system map in Star Trek 4.
Just as I thought. Let me take a bow. Yeah, that's Mateo is the. Yeah, that was. I thought I could do Ativan, but I ran out of A's. Oh,
Wow.
somebody got violent just there. Yeah, Mateo is the best I could do. So, in the circumstances. But Zoe, did you find an 11-letter word for us to ooh and ah over?
I got moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I managed to get man. Oh, right, sorry. Man. I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters.
You got.
The first one was man. Second one was mate, as in perfect mate. The episode, TNG.
Oh, fate.
The other one was fate. I think the Klingons used that word a lot. Fate. I think Gowron used it once or twice. The word open.
Oh yeah, the Starfleet Academy Open Day.
And the last one was move.
Moved or move?
Move. There's a good word. Memento, actually.
But somebody, yeah, that is a very good word. And Dr. Ta'ana, on I think from the
There's
cat
not
lady.
A's. There's not enough
enough A's,
A's.
though.
Well, how many A's did she have?
3.
3.
Did she really? So it's T-A-apostrophe-A-N-A?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit too many A's. I'm gonna write the company.
Yes, that's too
Move
many
along.
A's.
Maybe
Put
she's
them back.
Canadian, eh?
Actually, it's only T''A''A'.
That's
Is
what I
it?
thought, because I do watch with the subtitles on. So that was so Erevic was right.
Hello, the Random Menace. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Hello from the future. Hello from the past, even to the future. Our ways must seem quaint.
I went to the future once. It was a nice place.
I'm always headed
I'm
to the
You did not go to the
I'm
future.
constantly going to the future.
Naomi,
Yeah.
you did not go to the future. You went to the furniture store. We told you this before.
future. We have something here called. We used to have something here called Future Shop, but I don't know what it's. It was like a computer store or something. But
When
anyway,
it opens, eventually you can go and have a look.
yeah, exactly. No, I think it's now called The Source. I'm not sure. They're always changing names. It'll be a Virgin at some point. So yeah, I only got 5. Well, congratulations to the winner.
I'm amazed, absolutely amazed that I managed to pull that back at the end. I really thought you were going to win.
Didn't that happen
Well-
yesterday? Didn't that happen last week, just in the reverse?
Yeah, we were fairly equal last week, and then
We're
you
always
guys,
fairly equal.
yeah,
I know that because poor Admiral Brainy Specs never gets to say commanding lead. Neither of us ever has one over the other.
Well, clearly we're just so evenly good at the game that we're okay.
Makes for
Do you know
a
what?
fun game.
It does, and we're very complimentary too. Like I don't do numbers. You're better at numbers. I'm better at names. You don't do names.
I'm terrible at them.
Terrible at them.
My accent is not that bad, surely.
No, it isn't. I'm just rubbish at that.
It's not terrible.
I've been
can't
trying
Well,
to
anyway,
pronounce in South Africa.
At the end of round 5, hold on. Sorry, at the end of round 5, the Defiant has managed to just get in the lead by 1 point, and just behind is the Militant. So that was a close call. That was a very close score. Well done. And with that
Well
being
done, both teams.
Yes, well done, Martin. But in the last round, we unfortunately have to say goodnight to all you lovely people. So thank you all for coming. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we've also received €5 from the Random Menace. Thank you very much. The Random Menace,
Thank
€5. And we'll see you all next week. Good night.
Did we not do the victory thing on the scoreboard?
That's like
Oh,
$50
yes.
Canadian.
Dismissed.
Oh,
That's a Starfleet expression for get out.
I would only take
Cool
that from
woman.
her.
She is a cool woman. But anyway,
She really
yes,
is.
thank you all for coming. And we'll see you all next week for our second to last episode of the season. Take care.
Penultimate.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Live long and
It's
stuff.
not working.